Hi, it's Maria from UNR Extension Partners in Parenting. Today we'll be focusing on space science. We'll be doing a moon rock painting. As you can see, we have all the material up here in the front. You're going to need a paintbrush, some chalk, one box of chalk, a Ziploc baggie, a dark color construction paper. If you have black, you could use black. And then we need a marker. That way we could make the moon, a circle. You could use also the lid to shape it out, to help you shape out the circle to make the moon. We'll need a mixing bowl, mixing spoon. If you don't have a rolling pin to roll down the chalk on your inside the baggie, you could use a little hammer or a rubber mallet like you see here. Have a tray, because we're gonna need a tray to use it when we're ready to do the project. We're also gonna need gray paint, but if you don't have gray, remember that it's a good time to mix colors. And if for those of you that didn't know, if you mix black and white, that turns into gray. So since we have a little bit of gray here, or the metallic paint gray, but here you will also need some glitter, either black glitter or if you have silver glitter. Okay. And don't forget your 1/4 of a cup of water. So basically that's all you're gonna need. And on the comments I will list down all the material that I use for the project today, okay? For the activity today. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, and the first step we're gonna do is the chalk. We're gonna place it in the plastic baggie. I'm gonna use all the chalk. And then just remember to seal it. Okay, the first thing you're gonna do, if you don't have the rolling pin, remember we could use a rubber mallet like I have here, or a hammer if you have at home. That way we could crush the chalk into powder, okay, to crumbly powder. Remember you could find all the stuff at the dollar store. Everything that all the material that I got it from the dollar store, so everything that you could use, it's from there, okay? So we're gonna make sure to crumble it all up. Remember to be careful with your fingers. So you could either use, like I said, a rolling pin if you have one at home. If not, we could use a little hammer. And once you have it all crumbled up, we're gonna pour it inside our mixing bowl, okay? Okay, and after we smashed all the chalk, remember to help your little ones with the smashing, the crumbling of the chalk, so we don't want them to get hurt. So it's easier maybe if they use the rolling pin. But if you don't have a rolling pin, like I said, you could find this one at the dollar store. So once you put all the crumble powder chalk in here in the bowl. Also, remember everything that they do with their little hands, it helps for their fine motor skills. So the rolling with the pin, the crumbling with the mallet or the hammer. So now we're gonna pour the glitter and the paint in here in the bowl. So we're gonna squeeze some paint in here and pour some glitter. And then you could have them start steering. So everything's good for the fine motor skills. Could pour a little bit more. Okay, we mixed everything. Now we want to mix also the water in here. Remember, it's 1/4 of a cup. So it's a good time also to practice math, because we're measuring with the measuring cup. So continue mixing everything. See how beautiful this color stuff looks in here. If you want it more shiny, you could pour more glitter in there as well. Oh. Okay. And then just mix everything in there. Remember, fine motor skills by mixing, by measuring, and doing everything with their little hands. Okay, and since we're done mixing all the mixture already for our moon painting, now you're gonna grab your black construction paper, and like I said, you could also use the lid of your mixing bowl to trace the circle to make it more circle. To trace it. Okay, perfect. So here's our circle. Now we're gonna go ahead and cut it. Okay guys, so here's our mixture of the regolith. Remember, it doesn't have to be broken all the way down. It's gonna look like this. So we start using and start painting our moon. So it's gonna look a little, as you can see, a little, no, there might be a few pieces that are a little big. You could take them out. But it's supposed to look like that, like bumpy. Well, that's a good time to ask your child, how does the texture look? Does it look smooth? Does it look bumpy? Or what do they think? So this is how our moon is coming out. Remember, we have big pieces, you could take them out. Just want the smaller pieces to remain on the paper. So this is a fun way of explaining them on how the moon looks. I'm talking more about space, science. So once you're done with the painting, you wanna let it dry for a few minutes. You wanna make sure it's dry before they either hang it up on the wall or wherever they're gonna place it. We wanna make sure that it's completely dry. So this is how it looks right now that it's wet. And like I said, if you still have big chunks of chalk, you can move them out of the way and just let the little ones stay and stick up. Let them stick up there on the paper. And once we're done, like I said, just tell them that they have to count, to give it a few minutes for it to dry out, okay? Okay guys, and this is how it looks. It's not completely dry yet, but once it's dry, this is how it's gonna look. Just needs a little bit more to dry, but it's almost done. So I hope and you enjoy your time together making your own moon painting, and we'll see you on our next video. Thank you.